Okay, what's up, everyone? And thanks for joining me. Um, it's gonna be a really quick stream tonight. Really, I'm just kind of making a little announcement. I don't have a huge following of people yet, or whatever, so I'm not pretending that I do. But um, you know, still kind of getting used to streaming and whatnot. So I've been trying to think of a format for the live stream and everything, and really, kind of wanted to do like an opinion column, podcasting type thing or whatever, which is kind of lame. But it didn't really, like, nothing really sang to me. And then last night, I was able to attain my second precursor out of the forge. You can't see me flexing, but so what I've decided to do is I'm going to start live streaming as well as starting a YouTube series on me crafting my second legendary. I did already craft the Predator, which I'm wearing right now. And it wasn't my first choice, I'll be honest. My first choice was a Juggernaut, which was kind of funny. And I was lucky to learn about legendaries, early in the game. I got 150 silver doubloons, and I think I paid somewhere around maybe 17. I'm trying to think. I think it was actually almost 2 gold that I paid, which back in August when the game dropped was quite a bit of money. I think I actually bought him in mid-September, and I didn't pay more than 2 gold, and I bought 150 because the recipe wasn't quite right yet. So basically, I got about halfway through, and I had about 47 clovers. I had a bunch of materials here and there, whatever. So of course the easiest thing to craft was a gift of metal. So I already have that. I crafted it. It was shortly after that I realized that I didn't have enough of the silver doubloons to make Juggernaut. So I looked on the TP, and it was almost 50 gold for the remaining 100, and I just gave up. I started trying to farm it and everything else, and I'm not a grinder. I don't like grinding, and it basically got me out of the game, and that's why I switched to Predator. It was a little bit easier to get because the gift of wood at the time was very easy to make. I had most of the materials already, so I just went with that. I lucked out and got the precursor out of the Mystic Forge when I absolutely gave up. I absolutely gave up on ever getting a precursor, and I actually planned on crafting my precursor, and I was happy and content because I had most of the materials that I needed, and I figured I had time. I started my engineer, and he was level 18, and it was the last, I think it was 4 exotics, ranging between 76 and 80. I threw him in the forge. It was the last thing I was throwing in the forge to complete the daily, and boom, got my rifle. So shortly after that, crafted my Juggernaut, or my Predator, which was really cool. So, to max out that title, which I'm an achievement whore, I admit, but to max out that title, I'm gonna adjust the levels real quick. Sorry. But to max out the title, I need to craft a second legendary, which is pretty funny. So I think I have a pretty distinct advantage from the first time I did it. I have my gift of metal already crafted, which is a stack of steel. Well, actually, I'll show this off now. there is a post on Guild Wars Guru, which hopefully I can get up here. I'm actually probably gonna have to close chat, so if anybody's in chat, sorry, I won't be able to look at chat. I'm still trying to figure this out, but do bear with me. Boom. And of course it's not going to. Sorry for the black screen, give me 1 second. I just need to pop my Google open again, and I'll post this this link in the YouTube post. This is on Guild Wars 2 Guru. It's a post in Juggernaut's Forge, basically on how to make your legendary. I followed this when I made my Predator, and it did not fail me. There's so much shit you need to get, so much stuff, that basically it can be very, very daunting. So this here tells you exactly what you need, and it kind of goes in reverse order to me. And you can use Mystic Forge stones. I actually got a couple of exotics that way, but it tells you what you need for your thing. So we have the Colossus now, but it still came with the Superior Sigil Rage. Boom. And I soulbound it, and I did that on purpose. I did that because right now the Colossus is worth, I'm looking it up real quick. I can't even. The Colossus is worth 500 gold, about 500 gold, 450 gold net. So I soulbound it because I don't want to sell it. So I made the commitment, and so on and so forth. So walk you through crafting your gifts, and this is not as crazy as you would think. We need to do the gift of metal, which I already have, 250 platinum, 250 mithril, 250 dark steel, and 250 ori. And luckily I made this when ori was selling for about 2 silver each. So I'm very happy I made it when I did, because right now ori's I think 5 or 6. So you know, it's pretty easy to farm. And that's the big thing that you have to keep in mind is right now, you know, when crafting legendary, you have to be patient. It's too easy to give up, and you know, too easy to rush, especially when your precursor's sitting in the bank. So for your Vile Quicksilver, you need 250 steel ingots, easy enough to get. 150 molten lodestones, easy enough to get. 250 silver doubloons, not so easy to get. I'm going to have to do a little bit of research on there. I'm sure they drop in bags and everything else. I heard that you can make them, but I have to find the recipe for it. And I don't think there's much of a difference between copper doubloons and silver doubloons. Well, actually there probably is, but I'm sure that the copper doubloons are not that much cheaper. Silver doubloons are selling for about, well, let's look it up. I looked it up this morning. It was about 1 gold, 30 silver, which is bullshit. No fucking way am I paying that much. So, silver doubloon is currently selling for 1 gold, 93 silver, 97 copper. Custom offer, the lowest custom offer is 1 gold, 88 silver, 11 copper, with 80 ordered, so they're very expensive. Let's look up the copper doubloons. Copper doubloons are selling for a pittance of that, but I don't think you can promote a copper doubloon to a silver doubloon. I think you can do the gold doubloon or copper doubloon to a platinum, but I don't think you could do copper to silver. So who knows on that one? But that is really the biggest thing, because I have one whole silver doubloon. One, yes, one. Um, the other things on the list are, you get your lodestones. Molten lodestones drop and cough, which is easy to do speed runs with. People do it all the time. Well, they used to. I'm kind of haven't done a dungeon in a while. And you can also make them. So I'll definitely be doing that. And if you tune in to see that, then you'll see why. Then how to make your dungeon gifts. Star Wars Furnaces or Star Wars Embrace is what we're doing. Gift of the Forgeman, and I'm actually lucky. I already have 183 or 186 of those bad boys. So probably 4 to 5 runs, and I'm good to go with that. Then we have our Gift of Mastery, which is Bloodstone Shard, 250 Obby Shards, Gift of Exploration, Gift of Battle. I already have 5 Gift of Explorations. I'm gonna get 2 more when I finish my 100% map completion with my Ranger. Then Bloodstone Shards, I forget how much they are, maybe 100 skill points, which I have no problem. 250 Obby Shards, I already have 168 in my bank, because I was getting them for the Ascended gear, which is definitely taking a back seat right now. And your Gift of Battle is 500 Badges of Honor, which drop like rain now, not like the first time through, so no big deal. The Obby Shards cost 2100 karma. I have almost 1,000,000 karma, thank God. So I feel like I'm in a good position. This was the fun part, your Mystic Clovers. I prefer the single. I did do a mixture of between the single and the 10s, and I didn't like doing the 10s because at least if you do a single, you're getting 1-to-1. When you're doing 10, you could get 1 clover out of there, or you can get 10 clovers out of there, or 14 clovers, or whatever it was. RNG is RNG. Ectos, not so bad. I have a trick to manufacturing ectos, which is it's legal. It's not going to get anybody banned or anything like that, so don't worry about it. I don't know if it might be more costly than just buying them straight out on the list, but I'm not ready for them. And then this bad boy, the Gift of Magic and Gift of Might, was definitely the hardest thing to do. The Gift of the Legendary's Name, you get that is your crafting Gift A, which is our Gift of Metal. Crafting Gift B, our Quicksilver. 100 Icy Runestones, which do cost 1 gold each, and your Superior Sigil of X. So the hammer uses the Superior Sigil of Sanctuary, which is maybe a couple gold, so it's not a big deal. And then once you assemble all the stuff, that's your thing. So, like I said, I'll post this when I post the YouTube video. But that is what I use. Only the highest quality goods. So this is where we're at. We have our 1 silver doubloon. Woohoo! 5 gifts of exploration. We already have our Gift of Metal. And the biggest thing, the coup de grace, the precursor, is the hardest thing to get. Tons upon tons of well, not tons, but a lot of people that I talk to in my guild and stuff, or are like, how do you get the legendary? And I got 2. I did not buy any legendaries. I'm not good with money. You can see her. I have 208 gold. I got up to 400 gold when I was done. And I bought Gord his level 3 Norn armor, which is pretty fucking sweet. But anyway, I can honestly say all I did with in order to get my both of the precursors was I just bought 20 yellows. Let me get past these fucking yahoos. I can't tell where my levels are at. I know sometimes when the game volume is very loud in battle or whatever, it kind of mutes my voice out. I need to get a better mic. But anyway, I was saying, what the fuck was I saying? I don't know what the fuck I was saying. Wow, that really sucks when you have that shit happen. Anyway, boy, I totally lost my train of thought. That's fucking awesome. Thanks, guys, playing loud horns and shit. The toughest thing is just getting through all the farming. You have to be patient, and you have to be willing to invest the time. Like I said, I'm at a pretty good advantage. I have 289 badges of honor already. So I'm already more than halfway to my gift of battle. 927,000 karma. I have plenty of karma for what I need, and I have 189 manifestos of the Militariat. 208 gold. That's what I was talking about. I'm not great with money, and I do gamble some. With my legendaries, I got it now. With my legendaries, or with my precursors, every time the Mystic Forge came up as a daily, I would go to the TP. I would buy 10 of one kind of yellow, 10 of another kind style, and I didn't really stick with what I wanted. You know, I had my one legendary, so I really didn't care. Wow, really trying to go somewhere where it's quiet and Lion's Arch is dumb. But anyway, and that's what happened. I just threw him in, and the last time that I got when I got Colossus last night, I wish I was streaming when it happened. I totally did not expect it. It was probably my second throw, and I got Colossus off of 4 level 78 yellow hammers. But I was extremely lucky. RNG is RNG, and if you're doing like the guys on YouTube throwing 1,500 freaking great swords that you bought off of the TP, and you're not getting your precursor, you're gonna be pissed. You're gonna give up. You're gonna rage. Whatever. Just the best advice that I have, and what I'll be doing is take your time. Don't be in a rush. Take your time. It'll come, and you'll see. And it's really cool as it starts to build up, because everything seems so few and far between, and so just completely unachievable. And then, hey, I got my gift of battle, and then, oh wow, I got my gift of battle. Oh wow, I can craft one of the 4 gifts. And that was really the cool part of it, is, you know, getting the 4 gifts that make the 4 gifts, and so on and so forth. And then it just, you're ready. You have your precursor, you have your 3 gifts, and you throw everything in the forge, and you're good to go. You have your precursor, and it's really a great feeling. So I think, depending on how much I can play, depending how much time and distractions there are, Winter Day is coming. With you know, I mean, the living story content, hopefully they slow it down. I think they're going to, after reading the thread on the forums, but hopefully they slow it back down to a month. I think a month is good. It gives people plenty of time to kind of pursue these things, as well as the living story, and doing a ton of different things. Because if you watch me play, I play everything. I feel like I'm truly a PvX player, and I enjoy everything about the game. And I'm a jack of all trades and a master of none. I'm master of, I would say I'm best with my warrior, because it's the easiest, simplest thing. See enemy, smack enemy, enemy die. That's it. You don't have to worry about anything. Um, but I play all 8 professions. I've leveled all 8 professions up to level 80. Some I hated, some I enjoy. Right now, I'm running my Mesmer through World vs. World, and what I'm trying to do is to accelerate my achievements by gaining levels. In Season 1 is using every single one. Now I'm on my Mesmer, and it's a ton of fun. It's a ton of fun, but that fun's gonna last. I PvP just about every day, even though I'm starting to hate it, so I'm probably gonna take a break from it again. But I'm just about up to rank 20, which I'm looking forward to. So my approach is very slow and methodical, and I'm always making progress. And I mean, that's that. So I'm going to be live streaming anything I do for crafting legendary, and whatever I live stream is going to be converted over to the YouTube video. I do have fraps. I could record with fraps, but honestly, I use OBS, Open Broadcaster software. It's free. It's open source. It works great. I'm broadcasting now at 1080p with at 45 kilobits per second to Twitch. 0 drop frames, no stutter. Audio's good. There's a couple things that I wish I could do with it. But I'm just starting up, and you know what? I do this for the love of the game. I want to keep Guild Wars 2 relevant. There's a lot of stuff out there that's distracting people away from it. Just the whole methodology. I think a lot of people, and I know this is a stupid statement sometimes, but I think a lot of people just don't play the game right. There's too many speed clears. There's too many people trying to run past mobs. There's no trash mobs in Guild Wars 2. Somebody said that to me once, and it's really the truth. So, this is it. This is my rant. If you saw my last rant, you could tell, get a precursor, and you're no longer mad at ArenaNet. There's still things that I feel that need to be fixed in this game, and, some of the things that I'll be doing is pointing out what's in the open world that needs to be fixed, that I'm not comfortable talking about on the forums, because you just get flamed to death. But anyway, this is my video series. Thanks for joining me, and hopefully I'll be able to help somebody, and that's that. If anybody, when I start going into my farming phases, if anybody's interested in doing that, just hit me up, PM me in the game, especially for dungeons. I'm not great with speed clear, but I'm certainly great at kicking ass. So I would prefer a hybrid. I don't want to spend 2 hours doing a dungeon, but I'm not pissed off doing a dungeon in 40 to 45 minutes either. So, but that's it for now. Check the YouTube channel. That's YouTube/GordTheNorn. You got the Twitch channel. If you go to my main channel page, I have all my contact info up there. You can hit me up on Twitter at GordTheNorn. Facebook is facebook.com/GordStreams. It's STREAMS. Hit me up, and thanks for joining me tonight. And I hope everybody has a great night.